How did the ball go more towards? The ball went more towards Joe.
Bro, what? Dog,
You got blocked, man.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And this lines up a gain of 4 to the 41.
That's pissing me off.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Uncle Tang.
Now Joe
Hey,
Mixon.
Uncle Tang.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Ready! 18 Gator! You better be afraid of me! You better! Hey, Foxtrot! Mike 28! Mike 28! I'm not ready! Hey, number 25!
They'll set up to throw. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down, so Zach Taylor sends out the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Space to maneuver at the 40 and all the way up to the 45-yard line. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And things like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
They go play action here on 1st down. On the move.
That's how my superstars are dropping the ball, but just
nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
I'm letting the computer tackle me, bro.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. Dobbins. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
So, I don't understand. Like,
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there.
Like, I had this person on my roster.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside.
Like, they cut him week 4, and I had him as the starter.
Last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And
come on, Wild. He was a 90. He was a 96 speed and a 97 acceleration running.
pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right.
See, how did you?
And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
I'll quit this shit.
Oh, boy, partner. Did that just happen? I got my hand over my eyes right now.
Because you was behind me. You was behind me. You clicked on him and you gave a user boost.
He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there.
Let's see who got.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Wow.
Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over.
These
this
are my
one a little bit
receivers
inside of that, but not enough legs.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions.
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe it takes a couple yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
He's going to wind up, and it's caught inside the 25.
Barely got away from that shit.
A gain of 31.
That's a great job.
Bro,
working the
Jalen
sideline
Hurts
right there. I love how he tracked the football.
I'm
Just
done,
reached
bro.
up,
I'm done, bro.
had
I'm
excellent
done,
field
bro.
presence to
I'm
understand
done.
where he was
Hey,
in
I'm
order
done
to
with
make
that.
play happen.
I'm done. This is my last game.
You picked up Matthew Stafford?
This is my last game, bro.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Two times, two picks,
It's Mixon
bro.
on the counter, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves
Kind of want to
creases like
test
they
out
were
my
able to
players,
exploit right
but
there.
the person I gotta play is not on.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
61, matchbox, right. Snap.
Now Mixon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2.
I'm glad I did pick up
That's
Phillips.
a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
I'm not gonna pick up this 66 overall instead of the one I had.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
They'll try and run with Mixon. Take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result,
Oh
touchdown.
my God.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
I'm done, bro.
I know it's fine.
They'll be taking it in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That's what I'm talking about.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Jackson to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Jacobs. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Jackson from the shotgun. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, bro. I'm done, bro. I'm done. I can't deal with that, bro. He's breaking the tackle and break another
4
tackle.
yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
That's
Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Greatest defensive players.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Bro,
And Jackson throwing once more. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
That's why I hate playing a user game, first game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
I knew I was going to get a nigga who don't be on like that.
Again, Jackson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Bro.
Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it.
Just a hand move.
And he's got room. There he goes, right side. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD.
Oh,
so they go
bro.
on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way.
That's not a pick, bro.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
Let's go.
And down he goes just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down.
Oh, week 4.
Let's see what that's about. Now, this is going to put him back with a not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
Oh, nigga, that's me.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 13. They go play action to Jackson, and he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
I play peachy.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence.
Where's Jaren at? I play him this year.
They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Week 14.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Oh,
I was pretty surprised when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Here's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, come on.
It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now a give, right side. Dobbins.
I know this game too now.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. First red zone chance now for the Ravens. This is first and goal from about the 8.
What?
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Whatever, man. Whatever, man.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
I'm tired.
Let's see if they do it anyway.
People tripping for no reason.
And he is into the end zone.
Yep, dipped a little bit more.
Touchdown. Lamar Jackson keeping it himself from 8 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Offensively, pretty effective option play there for the score.
Certainly was, and
that's what you get for letting the computer try to make the tackle.
And overplayed the trail back, the pitch man, and almost forgot about the quarterback. In fact, they did forget about the quarterback, and he turned it into a touchdown.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Down back at the 12. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and they end up getting sacked.
The Bengals drive about to get going, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45.
Bro, I'll call a blitz, bro, and they don't even give me the blitz.
A reminder coming up at halftime, it's the season debut of the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, as we look ahead to all the action coming up this opening weekend. And of course, we'll also take a look back at this first half.
Oh, come
Back to throw
on.
here.
What?
Wide open receiver complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 54 yards. And the Bengals, they widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
But the computer can tackle. Oh, bro.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Well, you better maybe ask for my $8 back.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I just thought.
Wow. Running away from him.
Now Jackson on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. I know he ain't got it. 57.
Jackson now to throw again. And an alley to run. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
That right there.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
A short throw caught by Andrews. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. From the gun, Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I don't know, because they keep giving me to you. They letting your lineman push my lineman out the way.
To throw again is Jackson.
I hear you, bro.
Being chased out left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
As you see, he doesn't fumble as much.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Let's go.
Jackson on first down. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw is Jackson.
I gotta beat all the bullshit.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report.
Stuck.
Coach,
what are you talking about?
we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. He's going to be stopped here with a penalty marker on the field.
My X-Factor lineman is getting pushed in the back of the
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15
Everybody
yards.
running past.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs from the gun. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his
See what I
vision.
mean?
Straight ahead.
That's exactly what I mean right
also
there,
has that
bro.
sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many
Exactly
of the
what
other
I'm
backs in
talking
the
about,
league.
bro.
He'll get 3 up to midfield.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On second down now. It's Jacobs. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit. But
I know that's not
them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check 99.
This is Mixon. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease and they can go through. It didn't happen on that play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
What is the fumble, bro?
Is that my mic? What?
Here's 2nd and 8.
It was a fumble, man.
It's complete to John Ross. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross, 66 yards. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, they didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done. It's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
They cheated for me, bro. I know they is.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team.
And now nothing but green ahead.
Thank you, Josh Jacobs. You want to play?
And he just falls down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for the Ravens. 84 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll try to run this one in. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
What?
They'll keep it on the ground. Dobbins. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens cut into that lead. On that sideline, they're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like a little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Oh, really,
Too
Lou?
early to fully commit to playing the clock
Wow.
game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses
Which
call
pitch bump can I use,
football.
bro?
Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it
Which
down.
one can I
At the
use?
same time,
You know
hands
Mike
roll
is just the
down the field.
opposite of Buck, bro.
You
Final
bet.
minute now of the third quarter.
Go on, go on. Yo, go.
Hey, you back, buddy?
On second down, here's Mixon. And
Okay,
he's
yeah.
going to be
Come
brought
on.
down by the face mask. Here come
Hey,
the
man,
flags.
look, man,
This
we
is going
need
to
to
get him a
talk. You
first
good,
down. Officials so cognizant of
All
that
right,
call
cool.
nowadays,
So
but that
we
one
gotta
looked pretty
talk,
easy.
buddy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their
You
hands
drafted a
having to wonder
quarterback,
whether it's a
and
5-yard or a 15-yard
it was kinda
inadvertent or
disrespectful
not.
'cause I
Now
needed
it's a
him.
lot easier. You see it, you
And
call it.
I would
Now
like
it's
to get
first and 10. A
So,
big mistake,
what
especially
you
when you
want from
factor
a
in the
quarterback?
personal
I got somebody.
foul
I got a
yards.
quarterback for
He's
you.
tackled a yard short of the marker.
He's more
Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's more of your
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing
Right.
during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The
Look at
previous
this,
run
man.
good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
58, right over there. Right
Second and 1.
Bro, come on, bro. They win.
that beat up. Terrible. You're not
They're
trading.
not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
I know you're not trading him, are you? You lucky because the computer picked him for you. You weren't going. Not that exactly.
They
I
tried
was
to
picking
throw
him
on
up that
second down,
round,
unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Check, crouch.
and you were before me.
No, bottled up.
Ooh.
It's out. It's loose.
Needed that.
Picked up by the Ravens.
Well, I think I'm
He's at the 30.
See,
10.
and
And this is going to be
No. I don't know.
Two
He's
touchdown.
extra.
This defense, Charles,
I
they
had to
needed
pick up
some
some
type of a
bullshit.
spark to help get them back
I
in
didn't
this
draft
game.
these people.
I think they just got their spark.
No doubt about it, and you know that's all they
I know,
discussed.
bro.
How can we get ourselves moving again?
But still,
How
he
can we
hitting that
keep
side of the
going?
ball.
This
I
definitely
knew for a fact
qualifies.
that was the right quarterback
Tucker
to
able
get.
to connect on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, the Bills.
And he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Yeah.
Flagged down.
No.
This could set
That
him
was
back. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so
No,
much.
that was-
you work
that was
on it so
Tone.
hard.
That was Tone.
But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That
Oh, the
often
6th
runs
one?
you into a penalty.
No. What? No, it wasn't. Who got him?
Mixon with it. And I think this defense knew what was coming
made all your trades?
as he is smothered behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Why?
Brandon, it's clearly
Why
a
am I
running
lying
situation
all
when you're up
bunched
in the
up?
fourth quarter.
Oh
They
my
got to stack
God,
the
bro.
box and
Oh,
make it
is
difficult for
your
them to move the
is your
ball.
Made
scout
it
a
very
team
difficult
scout?
right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah,
Quarterback
bring
scout?
7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
2nd and
Well, how
11.
you know he was going up there?
Got a man open. It's Ross. And he takes us beyond
Did
the
it say
35
early
before
first down?
going out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
Wow.
Probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead.
Who got him?
You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds,
Travis
young
Brooks.
man.
A 1st down
Oh,
run, not
he
going to
is
get him a
hitting.
whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and
He
9.
just a regular start.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Hey, team 6. Team 6. Rush in. Go.
2nd and 9 now.
Damn. He was 60 overall.
This one hauled in by Sample.
Where?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
you talking about right now?
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might
but
expect
who
them
you
to
talking
run the
about right
ball
now?
in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Hey, orbit. You better be ready.
He showed 2nd round for me.
58's the money. 58's the money.
Yeah, he's trash.
Back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off near the
Oh, my
He'll
God.
return this one just shy of midfield
You
to
talking
the
about Carroll?
49.
Bro, you know what? 84 agility. His strength is terrible. If he get hit, it's over.
The Raven
Throw
offense set
power
at the
range
line
is
for this
83.
next
He can't
drive.
throw far. Short throw accuracy is 84, 80, 74 in deep throw. You know I'm a deep throw.
After the interception, here's Jackson.
Wow.
For the third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That's true. I was. Hey, because I knew you knew what. Hey, you was good
in
in
these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Nixon with a first down carry. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else.
Yeah, I had.
5 yards is the tally on first down.
No. This guy was fifth. No, Bob. No, he's fifth.
One of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup.
Yeah, I didn't get that guy.
3rd and 1. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's not him. Bob Carroll was subjected to be a 5th-round pick, and I've drafted him in the 4th. And I drafted him in the 4th round.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And his kick here is good. And that will make this now a 15-point advantage. So they settle for just the 3. Clearly right now anything helps trying to solve this way in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
I know I'm a
but it's
D-trader
still
with the
8
job.
on time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
No. If you'd have let me sign another player, like I said, not let
the
the
Raven
computer sign my
offense set
goddamn
at the
players.
line for this next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Computer signings,
The
bro.
very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play
St.
action,
Brown.
show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Jackson throwing again. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. William Jackson with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit. And receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise
I will
just don't
beat
do
your
it.
ass.
A good move on the carry, but still brought down just inside the 40. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
10 yards there on a Bengal first.
You ain't getting bro.
2 minutes left to play this football game here on EA Sports.
He did. This nigga got him.
If they sign
So the
something.
Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They run the counter. Mixon, and he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy
It just
of
say your
the
catch
30.
space is negative 3.89.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here. We'll do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. Now he'll pull it down. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down.
Here we go, D. Here I come. Here I go. Mike, 55. 55. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation.
Hey, what's the penalty for
practicing the kneel-down
3 trades?
formation, the victory formation? We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first.